Hi guys, if you're coming to the UK in January 2026 or anytime in 2026, here are a couple of things. I feel like these things are very important and you should know about them before you come. Now, this is a disclaimer. This video is not meant to scare you or make you feel, oh God, am I sure I should come to the UK? Oh, the UK is scary. No. It will be scary at first, but probably you may be hearing it for the first time. I mean, like, you probably have even heard it somewhere else, but like in my own fashion of I like bringing these things like to your doorstep. I just feel like, you know what, I should just spill the tea, okay? So if you're planning to come to the UK in January 2026, here are a few things you should know. Especially the last one. Please, I'm saving this one for the last. So please try and watch till the end because you're going to learn one or two things. This problem or this issue, this particular thing has landed some people in jail. And you know the way the UK is fashioned. I don't know. I know, Sabi, ignorance is not an excuse. So whether you knew about it, whether you did not know, whether you had zero knowledge about it, you could land yourself in jail. So watch to the end, okay? So yeah, let's get started. What is the first thing I think you should know about if you're coming in 2026? Now, most of the September guys, like the people that came in September, by the way, I'm filming this video in November, obviously. But most of the people that came here in September of 2025, that's this year, they are still job hunting. September, October, November. Some that came in August are even still job hunting. At least I know a couple of them up till this day, they are still job hunting. No. Like I said, this video is not meant to scare you. It's not meant to make you feel like, oh, if I come to the UK, I will not land a job. Of course, eventually you'd land a job. But here's the thing. These guys are still job hunting for no fault of theirs. There are jobs in the UK. Don't let anybody deceive you. They say, yes, people are have been job hunting for 2 months, 3 months, 4 months. Doesn't mean there are no jobs. There are jobs in the UK. And if you've been checking my previous videos, I've made suggestions on how you can land a job faster than expected. I've told you about the teaching assistant roles and how immediately you come, you can set up your teaching CV, apply to agencies, start your onboarding process, and that's fast. Another way to land a job faster is to volunteer. Mind you, a lot of these jobs will ask for a UK experience. They don't care about your experience in Nigeria or in any part of the world where you come from. They always want to know about your UK experience. You just came here, a newcomer, so how else can you get your UK experience if not volunteering? So once you come, set your sights on the fact that, okay, let me look for volunteering agencies where I can volunteer, and then that will now serve as your UK experience. From there, you can now land your first job, your second job, or your third job. Okay, like I said, people are still job hunting, so but don't let that fear stop you. Don't think that, oh, my village people are pushing me, they're following me to the UK. When you start getting back-to-back, unfortunately, emails, trust me, you are not alone. A lot of us started like that, and we are still receiving, unfortunately, emails back-to-back, okay? We are not that special, okay? Even though we are special, we are not that special. Now, that's one. Now, the second thing I want you to know is that it is very frustrating at the start when you come. In fact, immediately you land at the airports, Manchester Airport, Heathrow, whatever it is, wherever it is you are landing, the excitement of the jackpot will just vanish from your eyes. It go do you like film. It go do you like film because once you've collected your bags and you're at the airport, you like the cold breeze have blow you, your head will start resetting. Like the realities will start slapping you left, right, and center. If you're still owing school fees, you start wondering, how do I work? How do I make? How do I save? Where do I see the money to make up? It is frustrating at the beginning, from house hunting, from job hunting to school. In fact, when you come to school, especially if you've left school for a long time, maybe you finish your BSc like 4 years ago, 3 years ago, the moment you're entering school, they're asking you, do this assignment, go to your portal, you're looking at everybody like, who sent me to come to this school? Everything is overwhelming. And that's why I always advise that you sort out your accommodation right from Nigeria. And if you've been following my page, you know I always talk about Amber. You can always sort out your accommodation from the house, okay? So just get ready for the frustration that comes with the first few weeks, the first few months. You are not alone. Trust me, it's not just you. Everything you'll be hitting dead ends, left, right, and center. You'll be applying to jobs, nobody will be answering you. You'll be doing this one, you'll be going to school. You feel no, they understand your lecturer for the first 3 weeks or 4 weeks. It will be frustrating, but trust me, like I said, you are not alone. Every other person passed through this phase, but in the end, you get clarity. In the end, you'll be settled at some point, okay? Now, that's two. The third thing I want you to know is that nobody is your friend. Hold your ears as I say this. Nobody is your friend. Now, I'm saying this in the context of work. So eventually you get a job and you start working. You see a lot of people smiling to you. Hi, Udochi, how are you doing? All right, love. Okay, love. They're all nice. Of course, people just have to be nice. I mean, but you guys, nobody's your friend. When you start working, see yourself as an independent. In fact, see yourself as being in competition with these people, with your colleagues, because trust me, that person who is always smiling to you, that person who is always nice to you, that person who is always like cheerful towards you. When you make a mistake, it's not the enemy, the person that is always frowning at you that runs to report. Is that friend, that so-called friend? Is that friend? Because I don't know the thing about people low key feel like everybody's in a competition with them. I don't know. This is my opinion, anyways. But come here with the mentality that nobody is your friend. Everybody's just in competition with you. Just come here with the mentality that everybody's jealous of you. Everybody's in a competition with you. Everybody dislikes you. Like I said, it's my opinion, but generally, nobody is your friend. Yes, smile, be polite, be nice, be cool, but bear in mind that the person who is always smiling to you will be the first to report you. They will not even, in fact, when you are making a mistake, they will not even come, most times will not come to you to say, oh, please don't do it this way. This is not how it is done. This is how you should do it. They just quietly go to the manager and report you. So don't say I did not warn you, okay? Nobody is your friend. Stay on your own for the most part. Smile, relate with people well, but just have boundaries. Yes, have boundaries. Okay, don't come here with the Nigerian mentality of I'm a very social person. I'm a very like if you see me, I like being around people. It will do you like a film. It will do you like a film. Okay. So what's the next thing I want you to know? Another thing is that you might not get your dream job immediately, of course. Like me, nobody, in fact, let me just say, speak general anyways, because for some people, they might actually get their dream jobs immediately, but you might not get your dream job immediately. A lot of people here are doing menial jobs or doing jobs they do not like most people want to do this kind of job, but because those jobs are not available, they're just doing anything for survival. Now, the UK is fashioned in such a way, like it's a good thing, anyways. It's fashioned in such a way that regardless of what you do, at least you will earn minimum wage. Okay, so even your dream job might be paying, let's say, £13 an hour, or maybe £14 at most, or whatever. But the menial job you're doing is paying almost the same. In fact, the same thing as your dream job. But the only difference would be that, okay, in the menial job, you're using physical strength, you are suffering basically. But then maybe your dream job might be like a soft work where you are at the office with your laptop, with your desktop doing anything. But then a menial job, maybe like a warehouse job or a cleaning job, requires physical strength and okay, and all of that, okay, which is normal. But like I said, a lot of people are not doing their dream jobs. They're just working for survival. They're just working to earn money. But now the only reason they are a bit relaxed is the fact that they are earning the same thing as some other person doing their dream job, or earning almost the same thing, live in the same quality of houses, drive almost the same kind of cars. So they're not feeling it that much. So when you come here and you've been applying to your dream job and it looks like it's not working, don't feel too bad. Just keep working towards it, just the way I am working towards it, just the way every other student, current or past student, is working towards getting their dream job. But while at that, they're doing menial jobs, and cool, it is okay. Okay, so don't feel bad about that. Okay, next thing is that there is no work-life balance. Yeah, it's a no-brainer. Of course, you probably have friends who are here, you probably have relatives or whatever. There is no work balance in the UK. You are either working or you are working. That's if, aside being a student, okay, if you're a student, because basically I'm speaking to students right now, you're either in school or at work. You're either in school or at work. And even when you leave school, you are either 90% of the time you are working, and it's so sad, but you need the money, Abby. How else would you get the money if you don't work? So really, there's no work-life balance in the UK. Most people are working. Most people are taking extra shifts. Like you see somebody working 40 hours, has a full-time job of 40 hours, but after that job, they are still looking for more shifts. There is no work-life balance in this country, and it is frustrating to say the least. Okay, so just prepare to just work all your life, like the your existence, your entire existence. What's existence? Your entire existence in the UK is dedicated to working. So when you see people who jackpada, don't blame them. Next thing you should know is that racism is real. Expect to see pockets and pockets and pockets of racism. So initially you think it's your fault. Oh, maybe I did not, maybe I actually, don't bother. It's not your fault. You did not trigger anybody. You did not cause it. People are just, some people are just mean. Be prepared to experience racism. Okay, a lot of people don't talk about it, But yeah, it happens. So whenever it happens to you, just take it out. Okay, it's part of it. Let me do myself. Let me carry myself. Come here. You get. So just take it to heart. Another thing you should know. Hey, this one. Don't carry that bad character from Nigeria to come here because you're gonna be stranded. Borrow me 10k, make I use the front. I bet borrow me 5k. I feel see 2k for your hand. Let me tell you, I can hold your. I don't even want to hold your hands, but let me just tell you for free. Nobody will borrow you £1 in this country. Hey, let me repeat myself. Nobody will borrow you a dime, a farthing, a shilling, a pence in this country. I don't even care how nice they are. They may be the nicest person on earth, but trust me, nobody's gonna borrow you a dime because you're hustling to see your daily bread. That's the same way the other person is hustling. As you're taking for someone, that's the same. In fact, even if they are a bit balanced, the little money they have, they want to invest it, they want to send it home, they want to see if you're somebody who is always oblaying. They're always oblaying. Small thing, no, they belly fool you, eh? The little money you earn, no, they reach you. I'm sorry, the UK is not a place to come. Just stay in Nigeria. At least maybe you have friends who borrow you 20k once in a while, 10k once in a while. Here, nobody gives a shit. If you earn as a student, maybe you work part-time and you earn £1,000 in a month, manage yourself, live in a house where you can live in a shared apartment where you can pay lesser rent. If it's bus you can afford, enter bus, no use Uber. If it's one shoe you have, manage the shoe, manage yourself. Well, they always say, my Igbo people always say, "Aneji Igbo agwa yonyocha." They know they tell person this thing because you will come and see things for yourself. If you're someone that is always borrow me, or the little one you earn is not okay for you, you always want to, live above your means. You want to wear good clothes. It's fantastic to wear good clothes. It's fantastic to dress well, to whatever, but don't do it at the expense of somebody. I'm not even encouraging you because nobody will give you. It's not. This is not an encouragement. This is not me saying, oh, don't try not to do it. I'm not begging you not to do it. Do it, but nobody beg, but nobody will give you. I promise you. I promise you. So when you come, live within your means. If you earn £1,000 or less, £800, pay your rent, pay your transport, pay your bills, do the most important thing. And if you are left with no money, just stay. Okay? Because here, everybody's on their own. You cannot come with your reggae to spoil another person's blues. Nobody's going to give you, okay? So that's why you should dye your big eye. Reduce it, okay? Yes. So another thing you should know is to mind your business. See, if you're not directly in charge of something, if you're not you're working, you're not directly supervising something, or it's not in your purview, it's not within your right to influence or talk about something, mind you, if you are walking on the road, I'm sorry to say this, you're walking on the road and it feels like something is not, face front and move. You're not the police. If the best you can do is to call the police or something, mind your business 100% of the time. If they don't call your name, Udochi is involved in, Udochi should do this, they don't call your name. If they ask you, if it not concern you, because that little talk you will talk, or that little hand you will put inside can be the only thing that will land you in trouble. Okay, mind your business. If you see people fighting, like I said, the best you can do is to call the police. Don't try to mediate. Don't say, oh please, what's happening? Mind your business in all ramifications. Even in school, at work, you are walking on the road, you are in a bus. In Nigeria, when woman wear clothes and her bra hand come out, even person for back will just tap you, say, put the hand of your bra inside. Come and do it here. Don't try it here. Like I said, if you, I don't even know the perfect scenario to paint, but come here with the intention that you are coming here to mind your business, nothing else. If it's not your business, if it's not something that directly affects you, rest. Don't put mouth. Okay, this would help you to avoid problem. And lastly, the major reason, or one of the major reasons I am actually making this video, this thing has landed people in problem. And if you know you don't want to you don't want to spend some of your days in prison, take this seriously. Don't help anybody take money. Don't serve as a man to anybody. Please, I'm trying to send money to somebody and it's not working. Do you have a dollar account? Can I send money to your UK account? You will help me try. Satan, the number you are calling is not available. The number you are calling is not available. See, I've had 1,001 instances of where you see this thing, it has landed people in trouble. As you're coming to the UK now, a lot of people are happy for you. They are saying, hey, okay, they go UK nice. Immediately you land. Hello, please, I'm looking for somebody in the UK to help me do this. You are not available. See, I have a classmate. I'm sorry, he might be watching this video, but randomly he used his account for something. It's not even illegal, like crypto. He used his UK account for something. Guess what? Turns out that the bank blocks the account and put his name on a fraud list or something. Like for the next 5 years, his name is on a particular, I don't know what the name he called it, on a particular fraud list. He no do fraud. He no put hand in any. Not to talk of you that will now accept money that maybe is a fraudulent money. Somebody maybe scams someone and they want to wash the money. Like, you know how, like, you want to pass it through you. Person want to pass that money through you so that it doesn't look like fraud, and then it now enters your account. Guess who they will hold? No, now guess. You go. They just try and guess in the comment section. They don't want to pass it through you. They'll come with different formats. Do you know the funny thing? I had a friend. I know. In fact, I don't even know what to say. Because this person might be watching this video. Like, somebody just messages me randomly. I'll say a friend and says, "Oh, his cousin in Canada is trying to pay her school fees and is unable to pay it because she doesn't have a dollar account, and the deadline is that day." And I'm wondering, like, you know that you are paying a school fees in hard currency, you know that you are making this payment in hard currency, and you don't have a dollar, and then you waited till the deadline. At the time, it did not even click to me, because in my mind, I'm like, I wasn't even going to do it, because when somebody has called school fees, I already know it's a big money. So I wasn't going to do it. Not because at the time I hadn't clicked to me that this thing may somehow be fraud money or something. I just told him that no, I'm a student, and there's a kind of money that would land in my account and it will raise eyebrows and all of that. And moreover, I don't have a dollar account. It's just my normal, UK account, and then PayPal, of course. I wasn't also willing to do anything with PayPal as well, because they could actually still link it to me still. Okay. So at the time, I did not even, it was when you know how algorithm works. I now went on TikTok, scrolled, like few minutes later, I saw a video of somebody talking about how he helped somebody take money to send to someone. Immediately the money got to his account, they blocked his account, and all of that. That was when I went back to that message. I was like, now this person said that day was the deadline, and then he sent that message by, was it past 7 UK time or past 6? I'll check, I'll send a screenshot. Either past 6 or past 7. And if you know Canada is like 5 hours ahead. So if you send that message by 6,
nothing is more heartbreaking than recording a video and realizing that the voice was absent. You guys, I don't know who sent me to use a microphone, or I don't know, it just stopped talking midway. Anyways, I was saying that Canada was 5 hours away, or Canada is 5 hours away, meaning that it was already past 11 at the time this message came. And I was asking myself, who waits for the deadline? Like, you're waiting for the last minute, you don't have a dollar account, yet you waited for the last second to make your application. How is that even possible? Well, bottom line is that don't try to help anybody. If they say, do you have an account I can help you to do this? No. Can I just use your account to send a little money to? No. The answer should always be no. Don't try to help, because in you trying to help someone, you get yourself in trouble. And trust me, the UK, ignorance is not an excuse. They will hold you responsible. Your name could just be a fraud list, or you just be arrested for something you don't know about. Meanwhile, the person in Nigeria, the person who has the money or whatever did the fraudulent stuff, is going and walking freely. Okay, so just be careful. And that's what I was just basically saying. Even though I wish my voice even though I wish the original voice was there, but I said a lot of other things anyways. So when you're coming, just be careful, be very careful, because people are on the prowl. Like I said, this leads me back to my initial claim that nobody is your friend, because anybody who claims to be your friend would not want to put you in trouble, either directly or indirectly. Yeah, basically that's it. So Please like this video if you haven't, leave a comment, and of course subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Okay? Yeah, I was saying a lot of things. This is so painful, but I thank God that like this audio stopped talking. At least the video had really gone far. Why was I laughing? Anyways, thank you guys for watching. See you in the next one. Bye bye. No, toodles.